Assalamu alaikum dear students. My name is Hamza and hope you all are fine. So today is our first lecture of C++ and in this lecture we are going to see how to make our very first program. So let's start. Our first command will be #include IO stream. This means that include input output stream. What does this mean? We will know in later lectures. Okay, next command is using namespace std. So these are the two basic compulsory commands we use in almost all the time in our each and every program. So next the main now our main function will start. So now we will make a function. So writing int main. So here int means integer and main is the name of function. So we will start our function by a curly bracket and then we will write cout and we will write hello world. So and we will close our function. So we have successfully made our first program. So in order to run this program, what you will do, you will press F9 or you can compile from here. So you have seen that the console screen has not last for longer time, so we have to give another command for this. So you will write here system pause. What this command will do, this will hold the screen. Okay, now again pressing F9. Now you can see that here this black screen is called console screen and hello world is printed here. So actually this cout means console out. So whatever you want on the console screen as an output, you will use cout for that. So cout, and these are called insertion operators, and whenever you want something as output on the console screen, you use insertion operators, and whatever you will write inside the quotation mark will appear on the console screen. But what is this? Press any key to continue. We have not written this inside the quotation mark, so in order to shift this to the next line, we have to use another command. So now let's write here end line. So this end line, end L means end line. So what this end line will do, after the hello world, this end line will terminate this line. So now let's run the program and check. So now you can see this hello world and then line is ended. Okay, now let's choose another program. That is, now we will do basic arithmetic operations on in C++. Okay, so first of all, what you have to do, you have to introduce variables int num1, num2 and result. Okay, int means it is the type of variable, it is showing the type of variable, and num1, num2 and num3, these are three variables we are using. Variable means they can have any value and the value must be an integer value. This int is showing this. Okay, then we will go ahead. Now we are intending to make a program which is capable of adding two numbers, so we will take input from the user. So we'll write cout and we'll write enter the first number. Enter the first number. Okay, then we will write here cin num1. So here we are asking user to enter the first number. This line will be printed on the console screen, and after this we have written cin. Cin means console input. We use cin when we want input from the user. So, and these are called extraction operator, and these are used when you want some input from the user. and num1 is a variable we have defined at the beginning. So whatever the user will give value here, it will be stored in num1. Okay, then similarly we will take the second value from the user. We will write cout, enter the second number. So now we will take input from the user. We will write num2 here. So similarly, whatever the user value user will give, it will be stored in num2. Our next job is to write a formula. So how we will do it? We'll write result equals to num1 plus num2. Now what will happen here? User will give you num1 and num2. These num1 and num2, compiler will add these two numbers, and it will and compiler will store these two numbers in the result. Result is the variable which we have defined at the beginning. It was our third variable. So num1 and num2, whatever the value of these are, it will be stored in the result. So our next job is to see out the result. So how we will do it? We will write cout. We will write here result is result. So we have taken out the result. We have write cout. Cout means console out. So result will be given on the console screen by the compiler. So after this you will write end line in order to finish the line, and that's all. That is your program for addition of two numbers. So now let's run this program. So now you can see this, these were the three variables, and now it is asking for the enter the first number. So this whatever we will give, it will be stored in num1. Okay, I am writing 32, and it is asking for the second number. Second number, let's say 56. So your result is 88. So this simple it is. So programming is not a difficult if you are interested in it. And okay, now if we want to subtract these two numbers, we simply write minus here. Okay, now let's run it. So 35 and 76 equals to minus 41. In the same way, if you want to multiply two numbers, you will write asterisk here, and by pressing F9, so 32 multiplied by 56 equals to 1792. In the same way, if you want to divide two numbers, you will simply put forward slash here. So by pressing F9, 32 divided by 2, so it is 16. So this was our first lecture, and in this lecture we have seen how to make our very basic first program. So I hope this was easy for you. So we will jump into other topics, next topics, and inshallah we will be teaching you in a very smooth and easy way. Okay, my dear students, till then, Allah Hafiz, take care.